Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shifts and how to navigate them. So I'm really getting like mind, body, and soul energy. Yesterday I found this key, and what I find, like, it kind of looks like a triangle and there are 3 circles. And for some reason the circles are giving me cups energy, like emotions. So like I heard when I picked it up, mind, body, soul. And the key to your heart is really aligning your mind, body, and soul. Sorry, just give you a little show. So I do feel like that's what we're being called to do is I also heard give up the fight when this Knight of Wands came out. Like the war within yourself needs to be resolved. Then we're not going to be like battling everybody, right? We got to recognize that the war was over long ago and it's time to thrive, right? Yeah, so you may be indecisive about something, but you are being called to like really sing your own song, and choose your own battles wisely is what I heard. Don't take on other people's emotions. 111 on the timer. I heard when these fell out that someone wanted to keep you blinded, and they really, it's someone that holds their emotions inside. Like they don't want you to think that you have power over them, but really they're powerless to themselves is what I got. But they really want to keep you blinded to your own knowledge, to your own wisdom. And they tried to do some really shady stuff, but it didn't end up working out in their favor, right? And I heard they're emotionally inept. The King of Cups is in the reverse, right? And you really have taken the journey to cultivate your emotions, right? Yeah, and they wanted to keep you from planting your own seeds, from planting your own pentacle, from really like connecting. That's kind of a confirmation, right? Connecting to the source that is you, to source itself. Yeah, they wanted to keep you from this passionate leader energy, right? They wanted to keep you bound to a lack mindset, and they wanted to keep you from tapping into your own magic, right? Because it scares them, truly. You are super powerful. Beetle confirms. Got Beetle up in here. No. You are super powerful. I don't know why it came out like that, because you meant to know you super powerful. I don't want to speak out of this deck anymore. Yeah, you're being called to unbind yourself. And that's funny, like when I pulled out the Cups one, I heard they want to bind you to them. So you're being called to like let go of attachments that make you feel bound, right? People, places, or things. That just landed on her. Yeah, this person really wanted to keep you from chasing your dreams, right? And it's because they fear their own dreams. They fear their own emotions. They're just, it's like they're bound and they want to keep you bound to the version of you that they think you are. But you have you know what direction you want to go to in this life. You're very grounded. So no one can do that. You know who you are, so no one can tell you who you are. 3, 4, 5 on the timer. Yeah, they really thought that this childhood wounding was going to keep you trapped, where you were not recognizing like how powerful you are, how beautiful you are, how gorgeous you are. If you're a guy, regardless, you beautiful. No. Okay, let's go with the Lithrites. Yeah, they wanted to keep you from the stability that I heard you own that, because you own yourself. You own your sovereignty. You recognize you are sovereign in who you want to be. You are secure in who you want to be, right? You're not scared of being alone. Yeah, you're content, and you know that you have things to celebrate for. You know that this life, this beautiful human experience, is a gift, and you know it's something to celebrate, and you're content with being by yourself, aligning your chakras, right? I love how these cards only have like color every once in a while, but this deck really speaks to me. So you may want to like focus on your crown chakra, as well as your root, as well as your solar plexus, as well as your throat chakra. Like, speaking your truth, asking for what you need. My hair today, it's fine. It's rain hair. It's been raining outside and I've been playing in it. Yeah, because you're very balanced and you know what to cut off. See how she's holding a sword? Anybody that like sets your emotions on fire, it's got to go. Because you're connected to who you want to be. You're confident in who you want to be, right? So you'll put an end to anything or anyone that takes you from this confident energy. You're like, no, you're not worth my time or energy. Yeah, see how I was saying you no longer have to like be at war. These people like want you to react, want you to be at war with yourself because they are at war with yourself. And they know you've got a lot of fortune and fame coming your way. They know that you're spiritually, I heard, connected, but as well as wealthy. You're spiritually wealthy. You're connected to Source. You're connected to God. You know who you want to be. You know who you came here to be, right? And that's going to bring you a lot of fortune, right? And so they're in anxiety because they can't join this adventure with you. They can't come along. They can't ride your coattails, right? They got to do the work if they want to get to where you're going. And they don't want to do that. Yeah. I love how adventure like slid all the way away from anxiety because it's not your anxiety to keep. And you may be feeling it tugging on your energy every once in a while, right? And it's really important to say, this doesn't belong to me. I release you with love. I don't usually like send people's energy back. I usually like send them love so they may get like a glimpse of what loving energy could do rather than, you know, so I try and like transmute that energy into something good. But you do you. If that works for, you know, you are awakening, and this person is awakening because of you. Because of watching you stand in your truth, stand in an honorable way to yourself, right? And be your own authority, as well as like learn to flow with life and use your intuition wisely. And you have been. You are leading in love. All right, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it.